Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. This will be focused on entering the date of engagement, and this is for street outreach programs specifically. All right. So we wanted to make sure that you understood and are fully aware of the expectations of the entering date of engagements. Now, to begin, I want to show you what the HUD requirements are, and this can be found in the HMIS manual. So under street outreach programs and the engagement sections, it shows here per the HMIS data standards and by agreement across all federal partners, an engagement date is the date when an interactive client relationship results in a deliberate client assessment or beginning of a case plan. The date of engagement should be entered in HMIS at the point when the client has been engaged by the outreach worker. This date may be on or after the project start date and must be prior to the exit date. The client exits without becoming engaged. The engagement date should be left blank. If the client was contacted on the date of engagement, a contact must also be entered for that date. So to break this down very quickly, the main point is that a date of engagement has to be entered into HMIS at the point in which the client has become engaged by the outreach worker. So what does that look like for you and your program? Engagement means that they are now actively utilizing resources or services with your program. It is possible to come in contact with a client and interact with them, but not provide any services or achieve any sort of engagement. So your project start date could begin, but it could be a few weeks later that you actually create or meet up to an engagement. So the other part of that too to point out is that it is possible to have a project or program enrollment and never meet or experience that engagement, okay? If you do not have a date of engagement when you exit the client, it needs to be left blank. Okay, and this is all about HUD reporting data quality. It all factors into that. So again, the engagement is actively providing services or utilizing your program in such a way, and so that it becomes that the client is engaged with your program. So to show you in HMIS how that works, we're here on our test client, Test 33 Smith. I am under the case management role. And we're looking here at the main dashboard. We can see if we look under these program enrollments here, our client is enrolled in the street outreach program at Achieve Zero. So I can click this program here and it brings us to our program enrollment page. At the very top, this is our program that we're looking at, the Achieve Zero Street Outreach Program. Now, if you look to the left, you're going to see a column for one-time fields of date of engagement and move-in date. Okay, this is the little blue check mark that we're going to be looking into for date of engagement. So we can see that our client enrolled into the program on September 2nd. We're going to click on this check mark because now the client is engaged. So we are going to enter the date of engagement here. We'll click the little calendar. Okay, and it is on Saturday that they agreed to become engaged or start utilizing services from this program. Okay, it took us a couple days to get them involved. So now that I've entered a date of engagement, you'll see that it does appear under the program enrollment. Okay, so now you have a project start date, which is different from your engagement date. This means that we met this client on September 2nd. We didn't really get that far in terms of providing anything. However, when we saw them and contacted them again on the 4th, they engaged and they started utilizing services through Achieve Zero Street Outreach Program. Okay, and that is the basics of entering a date of engagement. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about entering the date of engagement, about defining the date of engagement, or how you determine what the date of engagement is, please reach out to us directly. We are very, very happy to explain further. Our email is hmis@partnersincareoahu.org. And we appreciate you again taking the time to watch this video. We hope you have a very great day. Thank you so much.